They have to bring me the bill to pay. I will pay the band, so I don't want to spend money for that reason. What can I say? Thank you so much. So I fell in love since the first day I came here. I was here. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm part of this club. Deep inside of my bones, and the best way to defend the club is winning games and do my job as well as possible. We cannot misunderstand the reason why I'm here, but at the same time I'm the person, the managers and all the clubs are the person who talk more through all the media to send a message to the fans or whatever. So, and of course I'm going to defend my club because I trust since the owner, since especially the chairman for the relation and CEOs and all the people working here for many, many years. I know them quite well, much more than any of yours, and of course the people around. But the best way to defend is doing our job the best. You know, every people working here has his own responsibility. My responsibility is try to hold my players in their hands and together to win the games. And this is the best way to defend. The rest, of course, there are situations in 8-9 years that always is there. Some of them unexpected, some of them is more tough to deal, but it's what it is. So there's no complaints and do what you have to do. And of course, I'm part of this club. So not just the manager, I'm part. I love this club and always will be that way because cannot be differently for the way they treat me since the day one. So it's impossible. When you give something and they give me a lot, the rest is just, it's the consequences. Simple.
Hi, Pep. Obviously, the fans are asking you directly, do you want to stay? Do you have an answer for them?
I said in the beginning of the press conferences, I'm not going to talk about this subject. When it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Only I say the record is the last 6 games since the first defeat in United game. They didn't lose. The best moment of Fulham from I would say this season, the previous seasons is there. Marco Silva's already a few years there in London, and they bought interesting players there, especially Anderson, experienced guys. So, and it's a team always at home, especially always created problems in the first half a lot. And they have a lot of weapons, speed. I saw the last 2-3 games. I never see him in many years I'm here in the form that he's playing. And of course the speed from Adama Traore always created problems. Jimenez is back. Destructive defensive. Always have been a tough game. Is only I'm concerned. And what they do, not what they happen in the past. The past is the past.
Kevin De Bruyne, obviously.
It's not for tomorrow. It's not ready.
He's not ready, and we know he's obviously not going with Belgium to the international break. But he's also asked not to go in November. Is that because he's out for longer, or is that because he's?
How can he go when he didn't play one game? How can he go with the national team? I never understood that. I never understood that. So, but anyway, so he's not. He cannot play with us. Cannot play with Belgium, but. He didn't say to me, I don't know, he's going to retire for the national team from Belgium. He didn't say that to me. I don't know in the mind from Kevin, but for that game is injured, so it's not available.
Selected team could be dictated by someone else.
No, we go all the squad there. We don't go for one game, right? So I don't know how it's the competition itself right now, but we don't go for 11 players. We go for all the squad. But I don't understand how is a selection, this player is stronger than the one. I know. But the stronger it means in forms. And maybe the strongest players for them is in really, really, really bad conditions. For many reasons. Personal, physical, injuries, niggles. And he's going to play another ones. I'm not going to tell them, I'm not going to send before the games which player has to play. I will decide. That's for sure.